What's going on, world? My name is Charlie. If you're new to the channel, I am from the Black Hills. I grew up right here in the town of Sturgis. So I compiled a list of 20 things that you need to do if you're coming to the Black Hills for the 84th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. So let's hop right in. Number one is you need to get your picture by the Sturgis signs. So there are two Welcome to Sturgis signs. If you're coming from the west side of the United States, you'll be coming into exit 30. The first sign is right in the parking lot of Sturgis Coffee. The sign is very busy. If you want your photo in front of this sign, you need to get out here early or expect to wait in a line. I've seen it quite long in the middle of the day, so plan around it. If you want your picture in front of the sign, go ahead and get out there early, get the photo, and get out for the day. If you're coming from the east side of the United States, you'll be coming into exit 32. That's going to come in the very first right. On Anna Street, there will be another Welcome to Sturgis sign. Again, this one does get busy. It doesn't seem to get as busy as the one in the Sturgis Coffee parking lot. So keep that in mind. It will still have a line. I think because a lot of people go to the Sturgis Coffee for drinks or for food, then they end up getting their picture there. The first 7 on the list here are all going to be right downtown Sturgis, right on the main street. Some of my favorite places to go to are the One-Eyed Jack Saloon. Not only do they have the go-go dancers that are dancing, which are the most entertaining thing to watch, not only do they have go-go dancers on the second floor, they'll have a full range of bars on the first floor here and on the third floor after the spiral staircase. They have a restaurant on the inside, and there's typically a guy in here painting women's bodies with airbrush and stuff like that. On this side, it tends to get really rowdy. The girls who bartend in here, they have a whole list of things that they'll do, like spit alcohol into your mouth like a little birdie. They'll beat you with a belt. I've seen them rip guys' underwear waistbands off and put them in their mouth and then spank them. It gets pretty rowdy. And there's also a little go-go dancer club right up here above that. And there's a bar here, and they typically have a concert, a little stage band right here playing underneath at all times of the day and night. The next one is the Dungeon Bar. The Dungeon Bar is a little tiny dingy basement bar that's just iconic. If you were a motorcyclist in the 70s and you came to Sturgis, I feel like you were doing a lot of cocaine down here in that Dungeon Bar. There's usually a really big burly dude wearing a bear hat, and he's been there ever since I moved here in 1997, doing stamps and checking IDs right there at the front door. And it is a cool place. It's dingy, it's dirty, and you just got to go check it out and have a beer down there. Another fun one is the Oasis. The Oasis Bar and Fireside Lounge. This place right here in Sturgis on the corner of 2nd and Main, they are going to have karaoke, and it gets rowdy and fun. It is a good time. So check out the Oasis Bar. Not only do they have karaoke, but it's also air conditioned on the inside. So it is a very nice reprieve on the really hot rally days. Right down the street is the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum and Hall of Fame. This is a really cool museum. They have a lot of amazing old vintage motorcycles that go all the way back to the birth of motorcycles. So if you guys are looking for a cool museum, and I believe the last time I was there it was donation, and it costs a little bit of money. And if you guys are looking to see some old motorcycles and get a piece of that motorcycle history, definitely go check out the museum. You're going to enjoy that. Next is the demo rides. There are going to be several spots that you can demo ride motorcycles in Sturgis. Harley Davidson will have demo rides. Indian Motorcycles will have demo rides. BMW will have demo rides. Yamaha motorcycles. And there may even be a couple little side-by-side type car things. The first one was BMW. BMW last year was down here by the Veterans Club in this empty lot right here. The Harley Davidson is always going to be in the Sturgis Community Center parking lot right here. And the Indian Motorcycles is typically right here in this open lot next to Lynn's Dakota Mart. I suggest that you guys do the demo rides. even if it's one or two. Go out, if you're interested in buying a new motorcycle soon, you can go out and test ride the entire lineup, the 2024 lineup of Harley Davidson, and they will also have a Screaming Eagle performance line. So that's something I do for the channel. I'll go through and I'll ride the Screaming Eagle performance line, or even just test out all the new lineups for that year, see how all the bikes handle, see which ones I really like, which ones I don't like, and kind of evaluate the pros and cons of each of them. And maybe you're thinking about going to a different brand. Maybe you're thinking about you've never rode an Indian and you're curious on how they ride. Go hop on one of those Indians. They're quite nice. If you want to go check out the Yamaha touring bikes, they have them there. There's going to be so many options of motorcycles that you can ride, and you can go out for a decent ride through the canyon and get a good feel for how it's going to feel in the twisties. Other things to check out will be the stunt shows. Typically in that parking lot with the Harley Davidson demo tent, or in these lots that are over here, there will be demo shows or like stunt shows. And sometimes there's like police motorcycle stunt shows. Sometimes there's just guys doing drifts and burnouts and wheelies, things that are very, very entertaining to watch. And they'll have a whole schedule on them. When we get closer to rally and one of those schedules come out, I will post it. Another one is going to be the Exit 55 Black Hills Harley Davidson Vendor Park. Not only does Black Hills Harley Davidson have an entire massive tent of sales that will be going on. People are trading in motorcycles from all over the country. You never know what kind of deal you might be able to come and pick up right here. But they also have an entire vendor park. So things like Clockworks, things like Vans and Hines. There will be so many different types of vendors, bars, pipes, leather, patches. The Advan Black was there last year. Zero 3D was there. There will be an entire vendor park that is you really shouldn't miss. Go check out my friends at Black Hills Harley Davidson. There is an entire list of free concerts, starting at the Iron Horse Saloon, the Loud American, and the Knuckle. So I highlight those three places, but number one here will be Iron Horse Saloon. They throw really good free concerts for the entire week of the rally. This has been my go-to since I've been about 24, and I really can't say enough about this place. I like it a lot. This band, Hairball, is going to be playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They recreate all these hairband songs, and they are phenomenal. They do costume changes, pyrotechnics. It is a very good time, and Yell the Wolf plays on Saturday the 10th. So check out the Iron Horse Saloon. But there are also different places that you can look. Harley Davidson's Rally Point will have concerts for free. Loud American Sturgis will have concerts for free the entire week. And the Knuckle, which has just changed hands, will have free concerts the entire week. The Knuckle Saloon. Not the Knuckle Brewing, that's no longer there. It's going to be a different name now. It's going to be the Suck Bang Blow from Florida, I believe. It's now their Suck Bang Blow bar there. Alright, so next is going to be the Ives Brothers Wall of Death. Ives Brothers are going to be at the Buffalo Chip this year, and they are amazing. If you have not seen the Ives Brothers Wall of Death, this is something to see. They put on a great show, and if you tip them 100, Kyle will show you the dad bod. Remember that, alright? Because it is impressive not only to see them ride around the ring, but he will take his shirt off and ride sideways and give you the shooters. It is amazing. It's such a great show. I love seeing it. I'll see it 3 times a day. I will be at the Content Creator Hangout on the 3rd from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Big Engine Bar, is what it says here. Check the Buffalo Chip website. Next on the list is the Buffalo Chip. Even if you're not going to go to one of the concerts at the Buffalo Chip, you should go out to the Buffalo Chip. They have an entire area that is free there, and they have a lot of cool things that you can check out, like the Wango Tango Goldwing show. They'll have chopper shows. They'll have custom motorcycle shows every single day out there. They have bikini bike washes out there that you can check out. They have their Big Engine Bar that you can go check out. They have the Freedom Field and the memorial service to the veterans out there. There's a lot of cool things that you can do at the Buffalo Chip. You have to go check out the Buffalo Chip while you're here. It is amazing. I'll be there I'll be there the whole week. The Full Throttle Saloon. Full Throttle Saloon is a very world famous saloon. They had a whole TV series about this place. It is dubbed the world's largest biker bar. You can ride your motorcycle up to the bar and get drinks. There are a whole list of concerts playing. There are things happening out there. It is a whole circus out there. You've got to go check out the Full Throttle Saloon and just see what it's about. The next one is Glencoe Camp Resort. If you've never heard of Glencoe Camp Resort, it's another place that's similar to the Buffalo Chip. It's a campground, and there is an area here called Swingers Alley where you hear that anything goes. So if you're interested in something like that, they also have an entire list of concerts going on for the entire week. You need to see Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse. Those are both memorials out here in the Black Hills that if you're in the area, especially if it's your first time, go check out both Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse in the same day. A newer thing in Sturgis that's really taking off lately is Sasha Cycles. You need to go check out Sasha Cycles. This is a vintage motorcycle shop, and they're doing some really cool things. This is right here in the heart of Sturgis. It's an old gas station. So if you haven't heard of Sasha Cycles, definitely stop by and see Sasha Cycles in Sturgis. The Jackpine Gypsies is a racetrack right here in Sturgis. This is how the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally came to be. It was a couple of guys starting to race their motorcycles on the Jackpine Gypsies racetrack. Not only are they going to do flat track races, they'll do races with dirt bikes, and they'll also do hill climbs. If you've never done the hill climbs there, if you've never seen them, they are awesome to watch. They are a load of fun. Go check out the Jackpine Gypsies while you're in Sturgis. The next one are the two most iconic roads in the Black Hills. I'm going to be doing an entire video about what roads to ride in the Black Hills, which rides you cannot miss. But these two, I'll say with this video, is Needles Highway and Iron Mountain Road. Don't miss those two. They're technical, they're tight, they're hard. Do them. You're not going to regret it. Next is Custer State Park. Go through Custer State Park. Do the wildlife louvre. Look for the fluffy cows. Pet the buffalo. Just joking. Don't pet the buffalo. Don't touch them. Don't get near them. And last but not least, guys, is check out the Badlands. The Badlands are about an hour away, maybe a little bit more than an hour away from Sturgis, and they are mesmerizing. What a beautiful ride, and you shouldn't miss them while you're in the Black Hills. There's an entire... I could talk for a whole day about things that you can do here in the Black Hills, but these 20 things I thought were crucial. They're iconic. Definitely don't miss them. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.